The Soup presents Infotainment News-O-Rama.
Come on down!
Jam-packed with the year's dumbest Britney stories.
The next First Lady.
Diet tips from the anorexic twins.
Dead pooch freeze-dried.
Mario and Matthew's shirt allergy.
It's a bad combination.
And the vicious attack that changed Joel forever.
Oh my God, I want him.
Plus, Kojo Cuckoo, Obama's granny, and more crap we can't believe they turned into news.
She holds a chicken.
Now, here's the host who was forced to watch all this stuff for you, Joel McHale.
Welcome to the Soup Presents Infotainment News-O-Rama, where we present all the best from the world of quasi-legitimate Hollywood journalism. I thought we retired that horrible graphic. But yeah, that's what we're talking about, and we have got a treat for you. The Soup's dedicated historians have dug through our vast tape archive and unearthed a rare gem. Access Hollywood doing a story on Britney Spears. Start your TiVos, people. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
This illegal left turn into oncoming traffic shot Thursday may now be submitted as evidence to block Britney from driving with her boys. You see, Sean P. is asleep in the back, Britney is texting on the phone, and her court-ordered monitor is taking cover.
Wow! How did they manage to land that picture of Britney Spears acting inappropriately? It's like seeing Haley's Comet. Oh, you better get an extra-large can of Emmy polish, Access Hollywood. And if you can't find the actual Britney, do the next best thing. Artificially age her with computer technology. Right, Extra?
Now, only BritWatch is taking it to the next level. The computer ages Britney from 25 to 55 in nothing flat, predicting what she'll look like if she continues to sun, smoke, and eat empty calories.
She's looking bloated and aged, so it's a bad combination.
I was thinking bloated and age might be a good look for me, but if you think it's a bad combination... No entertainment news show would be complete without the lovable Thaden family cruise. Did you know that Katie Holmes ran the New York Marathon? Of course you do. Access Hollywood wouldn't shut up about it.
It was great.
She was impressive. She trained just a little over 2 months. It's impressive. Were you here? Did you see some of it? It was exciting, wasn't it?
Tom and Suri waited patiently for Mom at the finish line, and Suri's take on the whole thing.
She loved it.
She loved it.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It's exciting, wasn't 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 it?
Look, I'm not going to lose this one. It's exciting, wasn't it?
It's exciting, wasn't it?
Okay, damn it, you win, Cruz, okay? You've bested me again.
It's exciting, wasn't it?
Okay, go ahead, rub it in.
We'll see you in Harlem.
Fine. Larry King has been in the interview business going on 300 years now. And it's beginning to show.
An Oscar, a Kennedy Center honor, and a knighthood from Queen Elizabeth. He's also the Hollywood host with the most. Well, maybe you could have said it either way.
What I'm getting at here is this guy's really gay. Cleveland, do you have a question for the Flamer? But it's not all about 70s pop icons for Larry. Larry's about the streets. He's a gangster. And he allows Snoop Dogg to come by and sample some of his mad rhymes.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Yeah, come on. I want to be a part of it. Come on. New York, New York. Come on. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps. Come on, waiting on you.
What I'm getting at is I am really old. Cleveland, I like my peas mushed up. Thoughts? Then Janet Jackson stopped by, and Larry showed her what dancing was like back in his hometown of Pangea.
Okay, Janet. Show me a trick.
Should I show you a trick? Put this hand across here. And you're going to push out that way. But let me get away with this before you don't hit me.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Come across, take this hand. Come across your body.
What is this dance called?
This is the dance in the video.
The dance of the video.
No, you're not hugging yourself. Bring this leg in and put that hand down.
What I'm getting at is whatever producer thought this segment up is fired. Cleveland, now, you're looking for a job in the entertainment industry, huh? And where are those peas? And now, a special segment. Julia Roberts says sucking on E! News.
And there comes a point in pregnancy where there's just no more sucking.
Come on, Julia. If you want to be on the soup, just ask us. You don't have to make it so complicated. We'll even make you a title card that doesn't have the word sucking in it. The biggest time of the year for the entertainment news business is award season. That's why it's time for a magic red carpet ride. We couldn't afford the actual song. Nobody covers award season like E, and nobody covers the red carpet like Ryan Seacrest. But since it's live, sometimes you get moments like these.
And then, Tom, why don't you show him just a little behind the scenes, and there's a gentleman from the UK doing another live show who's in my crotch. That's what the Oscars are all about. It's ridiculous. I mean, his head is in between my legs.
Is there anything I can say that won't get me fired? What if I said, how about, all right, let's move on. The Insider is what about, no, okay. The Insider is a program that doesn't merely regurgitate the latest Hollywood gossip, although they are good at that. It also focuses on more substantive news, like this thoughtful piece on the woman who may very well be our next First Lady.
What you never knew about the woman who could be the next First Lady. Her thoughts on Hillary Clinton, her romance with an older man, and her hair.
In a shocking turn of events, McCain gave the go-ahead for the military to waterboard her hair. Let's see how the Insider handled things on the Democratic end of the spectrum.
And check this out. That's Barack Obama's grandmother, photographed in Kenya yesterday. The 83-year-old dressed in blue is all smiles as she holds a chicken.
The Clinton camp denies leaking the chicken holding photo. Clinton says that she has been photographed numerous times holding chickens, and that Obama is trying to drive a wedge between chicken holding and non-chicken holding Americans. But let's move on to what these shows do best. Talking endlessly about Lindsay Lohan. So, what's she up to, Extra?
A friend says Lindsay is learning how to work through her addictions and sometimes chooses to have a cocktail.
God grant me the serenity to... Hey, is that a Captain and Coke? I'll have 6. Lindsay Lohan's rehab stint was well publicized, but only the Insider managed to get this completely unremarkable photograph and make a big deal out of it.
It's Lindsay Lohan's rehab photo. Dressed in a white hoodie, her hair pulled back and wearing heavy eyeliner, Lindsay glances to her right as she walks upstairs.
Nice story, P.O.B. You described the out of that picture. But what if Lindsay doesn't fall off the wagon or Britney is, say, hard at work on her album? What does the Insider do to fill up the half an hour of airtime? They do what any good television producers would do. Exploit somebody's horrific disease.
Anorexic twins break down at the sight of a scale. Will they weigh in? The emotional video is on the way. But first, Donny Osmond, come on down!
Donny Osmond's looking kind of pudgy. Moving now from too skinny to allegedly too pretty, Inside Edition took the opportunity to interview the 2 young women who claimed they were discriminated against by Southwest Airlines based on their looks. Let's let them eloquently express their ordeal.
Sarah does admit to cursing during a screaming match with a passenger she thought was taking too long in the bathroom, but says she was unfairly blamed.
My behavior was inappropriately, but I can't take it back. And the further consequences that we endured on the plane wasn't fair because the guy didn't get questioned. He didn't get in trouble.
Wait, I think I know her sister.
I believe that our education, such as in South Africa and Iraq, everywhere such as, and
I'm sorry, that was inappropriately of me. Now we have something really special for you. I sort of can't even believe we found this, but somehow we got hold of this never-before-seen footage of Britney Spears on Entertainment Tonight.
No way.
At one point, she caused a commotion at a cell phone store, then later at a gas station where one of her paparazzi pals pumped gas as she sat in the car smoking.
Oh, she's smoking by a gas pump. She could blow up the whole place. Let's get in closer. This is important. We'll be right back.
And now the Soup presents, what did Sally Struthers ever do to you, E.T.?
Sally Struthers, 59 and bigger than ever.
What did Sally Struthers ever do to you, E.T.? Stay tuned for Freeze-Dried Dog, Dana's attack on Joel, and Mario Lopez shirtless again. Plus, lots more Infotainment News-O-Rama.
And she's the one crying.
Welcome back to the Soup Presents Infotainment-O-Rama. News-O-Rama-tainment. In the Hollywood news business, it's imperative to keep your viewers hooked during the commercial breaks. Otherwise, they might realize they've been watching Pat O'Brien for the past 10 minutes and tearfully reevaluate their lives. And the best way to keep their interest is what's known as a tease, which brings us to our next segment, Don't Be Such a Tease. Okay. The simplest way to get somebody to tune in is to promote your show with a devilishly handsome basic cable clip show host.
Next extra. Who's had a cosmetic fix? Who's had nothing done at all? Plus, just broke my new watch. What made Dana come to blows with this star? Next extra.
I'm a star? Now I feel awful for breaking her clavicle. I love you, Dana. Of course, you can always lure people in with the promise of, an 80 TV star nearly blowing his head off. Right, Insider?
Then on the Insider, 8 is enough, really aimed, then and now.
Did you ever put a gun to your head?
Yeah, I've done it.
And
Plus-size women naked.
I don't know if that last part was an actual story or if Pat O'Brien was just thinking out loud. But the promos can't always be that coherent. Just ask Inside Edition.
Britney runs over the paparazzi. And she's the one crying. Then, dog obsession.
I'm so sorry.
Ellen's not alone. She had her dead pooch freeze-dried. Plus, hole in the runway.
What kind of cheap, poorly run production company would build such a dangerous...
Joel, I need you to sign my time card.
Who are you?
I'm a production assistant.
Oh, no. Oh, she's dead.
No, I'm not.
Oh, hold on. Actually, sometimes it's important just to give your viewers what they want. And sometimes, apparently, what your viewers want is the co-host wearing nearly nothing.
Tomorrow, Hollywood hunk Gerard Butler's sexy strip tease. Plus, our Mario Lopez in a towel.
Do you need to take a shower?
Hell, I was going to go hunting this weekend, but I can't miss Mario Lopez in a towel. Speaking of Mario Lopez in a towel, let's clumsily segue into our next segment. Let's talk about dudes, sister.
Dudes, sister.
Extra is not the only show to have a sick fascination with seeing Mario Lopez nearly nude. Access Hollywood got into the game at a Halloween party.
And you thought the girls' outfits were skimpy? Leaving nothing to the imagination, Mario Lopez adored his girlfriend Karina Smirnoff on the dance floor, but adored himself and his muscles more.
What are you doing? Why are you in the mankini?
What's a mankini?
This thing is really handy. A bigger clip. I'm sure you were all aware of the devastating fires that swept through Southern California. Access gave us a Hollywood perspective of the events.
Access gave us perspective on the events.
Hollywood mogul Jeffrey Katzenberg, a veteran of the fires, actually employs his own anti-fire team who foamed down his walls in dreaded anticipation. Matthew McConaughey escaped the heat via paddleboard with his girlfriend Camila Alves. He checked it out from the Pacific Ocean.
Beauty. Mateo's a parody of himself. Now wearing the shirt thing has gone from kind of funny to horribly cliched. Beauty. But there's a new generation of dudes out there. The Jonas Brothers stopped by our award-winning local news program, Good Day LA, to discuss their burgeoning young careers. I think the interview went about as well as it could have.
Now that, things are starting to really be, easier, it's cool. And our dad is a realist, so he's always, telling us, hey, one day this could all go away. But just enjoy it while you can. And, we had...
It all went away, just like that.
On February 27, 2008, Skynet became self-aware and got rid of the Jonas Brothers. No discussion of sexy, sexy men would be complete without Inside the Actors Studio host James Lipton. He stopped by The View to talk about some summer job he had when he was in college.
I made the acquaintance of a young woman who was from Cannes, a very beautiful young woman, and I used to visit her at night for dinner. We would have dinner at night in this bar in the bordello. And when I ran out of money, she said, "You'll be my mech." The difference between a mech and a pimp is that a pimp exploits the women. A pimp rules the women. A mech is of service to the women.
Let's say I was working for you, Barbara, and you were asking $10 for a Walla Walla sledgehammer. It would be my job to make sure the man you were servicing paid you for that Walla Walla sledgehammer, Barbara, and if you like, I would apply the bib. Oh, and what's your favorite curse word? Oh, great. Of course, there are those sisters who don't feel the need for a dude. Just ask Kathleen Turner, who stopped by Access Hollywood to talk about her new book with Billy Bush.
You haven't had sex in 2 years.
Yes, that's true.
Is that 2 years?
2 years. Just haven't gotten that, oh my God, I want him moment.
Starting with there, with your most throaty Kathleen Turner voice.
Jesus, I'd like to have sex again. But I'm not at the point yet that I'm that hungry for the smell of a man.
But you, Billy Bush, smell like cotton candy and ponies. So climb aboard. Oh, thank you, my mech. No way! I can't believe this, but while we were taping the show, one of our archivists managed to find footage of Britney Spears on Inside Edition. How is it possible?
No way! Did Britney dump her paparazzi boyfriend? Her sad weekend on the town.
You're better off being homeless than being Lisa.
Oh, that wasn't Britney. It was some British chick. I knew it was too good to be true. We'll be right back. I gotta reload.
Hold on for trash-talking Trump, creepy Kojo, and Guy Ritchie hoping Madonna tours again. Plus, lots more Infotainment News-O-Rama.
Welcome back. The Soup presents News-Fotainment-O-Rama. Sometimes, in the entertainment news business, things don't go exactly as planned, especially for Larry King. That's why he's leading off this segment called, Oh, This is Awkward. Well, there's no horrible sound effect with that. Donald Trump stopped by Larry King's show and shockingly gave his opinion on an issue he clearly knows nothing about. Weird.
You say George Clooney is little and much shorter in person. You describe Angelina Jolie as not good looking in any way, not a beauty. All right, first, George Clooney.
Well, no, George, I don't know George Clooney, but I met him once.
5'10".
Is he?
I think so, yeah.
I think you're taller than he is, but it doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but Larry, you're taller than he is, even with the hump. I mean, you're an ostrich, right? That doesn't matter. Guy Ritchie had a new movie out last year, and this time he didn't make the mistake of casting Madonna in it. He did, however, make the mistake of bringing her to the premiere and the whole uncomfortable mess was captured by Extra.
At the premiere of his crime drama, Revolver, Guy tried to explain the title, but his wife butted in.
Voice. I mean, it's
revolving door of your ego.
It's a friend of yours, isn't it?
My kids really want to go to one of his movies. Could you hurry up, please?
Yes.
In fact, Rocco complained that you don't make movies that
I know,
he gets to
he's
watch.
complained to me too.
Yeah, okay. He doesn't invite me very often. You know why? Because during the lunch hour, they always wrestle.
Oh.
He does jujitsu on his breaks. So unless you're ready to put on a gi and get down on the floor.
Any big family traditions for the holidays?
Yeah, we spend time with each other.
Boy, it's amazing how the British accent goes away when she's nagging the crap out of him. Finally, nothing says awkward like Stephen Kojikaro, or as he's affectionately known, Kojo.
Ahoy, matey!
If it's one thing Kojo knows, it's fashion. I mean, not his own, but he knows what he does and doesn't like to see famous actresses wearing. And he's not afraid to speak his mind.
And the #1 worst dressed 30 Rock star Jane Kirkhouse, it was a disaster. It nearly wrecked the SAG Awards.
It also caused that thing in Darfur. That dress is pure evil. Thanks, Kojo. E.T. and The Insider get really excited about award seasons. Some might say too excited, as their promos are often more elaborate and involved than their actual award season coverage.
The Academy Awards, the one night in Hollywood that surpasses all others.
One night when the stars align in the most magnificent of ways.
George Clooney, Felicity Huffman, Jennifer Aniston, Tom Cruise,
Charlize Theron,
Entertainment Tonight,
And The Insider.
all on the red carpet.
meeting one another, and
Sometimes for the very first time.
And even after all of our years of covering the Academy Awards,
Feeling of nervous excitement jolts through your body every time you step on that red carpet.
Because you realize you're part of that one night that will go down in history.
You realize you're part of the show that can get America this close.
to the stars they adore.
Man, wow. Wow. I miss the Coke breaks with POB. All right, hold on to something, folks. We have quite a coup for you. This exclusive clip of Britney Spears as she's released from Cedars Hospital, courtesy of Inside Edition. How do they get this stuff?
Britney left Cedars-Sinai Medical Center early Saturday morning. She avoided photographers by escaping through an underground tunnel.
Oh, no wonder why we never see any Britney coverage in the news. She's traveling the city in a network of underground tunnels. How will we ever get a good Britney story if she's some kind of elusive mole person? Oh, well, at least we can count on more stories about that crazy party girl Amanda Bynes. No picture to support. See you Friday at 10 for an all-new Soup, and join us next Monday for the Soup Presents Love and Sex on Your TV. Ew.